Mama said,
Hello, everyone. Of course, I'm bright always, even though I'm diffusing the lights. It's okay. I watched videos on how to do this, and probably you have to go a little further. That's what it is. My husband went to get some food and took Walter, so the other two watched videos on how the other two are with me for now until my husband comes back. So let's start drinking. I have some wine in this cute cup. Where are you going, Will?
I'm to get the gas tank.
Maybe you'll think I'm drinking roasty or something. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Mary. How are you guys? I came a little earlier. I wanted to come 10 minutes early, but I wanted to make sure that everything was situated for my husband. And like I was saying, he went to get some food with Walter. So I have the other two for now until he comes back with Del Taco. So I didn't plan accordingly. I can do everything. I was filming all day, so it is what it is. And then I don't plan dinner. Oh, hey Mary, thank you. Like, how are you guys? Sorry, did I see you? Yes, this is the first live of the year. I didn't see you on like before. So happy New Year, everyone! And
Now I want to be doing camera too.
you do come here. Careful with this, don't drop. How is everyone's new year? William wants to be a part of it. I have to put the wine. I have the computer here. Look at you. Say hello.
I'm going to show them something.
Okay, show them. What is it? You have to say it.
This is a car. This is the Jeep. And it's a blue Jeep. And this is a blue container.
Yeah.
I'm going to show them my teeth.
Oh, you want to show him the teeth that you lost? And two are growing? No. That's so sweet. How old are you?
I'm 7.
And what grade are you in?
First grade.
First grade. First. Do you say third?
No, I'm in first grade.
Oh, yeah. Do you like school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Candace asked, are you not camera shy like your dad? No.
No.
He's 7.
And I got a train. Oh, what is this sign called?
That one's called, I don't know. Show it. I don't know. Railroad. Like, caution, there's a railroad soon. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Candace. So he got a train, like a wooden train rack, and train track, and they've been playing all day.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I got a bridge too, and a tanker truck.
Oh. Yeah.
No, and then we got a crane too, and logs.
Oh yeah.
We got logs. Got toy logs.
Toy logs, and everyone was fighting because we all wanted to play with the train and.
Yeah. There only were 2 things, 2 vehicles.
2 vehicles. Well, there was train and the truck.
The crane is a vehicle too because you can get inside the window.
The crane, but it was like it wasn't a crane with wheels.
It didn't have wheels.
No. So.
Yeah, you have to someone, construction worker controls it with remote control.
Yeah, it's true. So, you want to say anything else?
Yeah, that crane, the hook is a can. The can sticks to something.
Thank you, Benny. Yeah, and what else? Let me send a message to Eliza. What else? Tell me something.
You know what I got too? I got a robot.
Whoa.
I got a robot.
Robot? You haven't used it yet.
Yeah. No, I want to find it today.
Yeah, we were hiding it so that you guys can play with all of your toys instead of, like getting bored. What else did you get for Christmas?
Tell me when I got other things for Christmas. I got a bridge builder.
Bridge builder. A bridge book.
Yeah, I got a bridge builder and a book.
And you got a transformer jet.
Yeah.
A military jeep.
It broke.
What?
The military jeep broke.
It broke?
Yeah.
It's outside. What do you mean broke? What parts? The black parts, right?
He's with.
Hi, Birkin. Hi, Dan from Destash is here. I don't see you. I don't see you pop in. Let me check. You waiting? No, not yet. Okay. Sorry. We're just here catching up with William and everyone. So glad to have you all here. Happy New Year, if I didn't say it before. And
The machine gun.
no,
This off. You take it off, please.
no.
This off.
You got the kids got a ton of toys because they some of them broke like the first day. I spent money. I got him mostly things that were like the gifts that we gave them were for Wesley. I got some of those blocks are like squares. Hi, Wes. A mat that you can draw with water. Okay, let me get you in. I don't see you. Did you go through the link? So it usually pops up like someone's waiting for me to add him. What's the quality? I have my laptop right here and the quality looks weird. I don't know if it's StreamYard or this laptop. I don't know. Could be. Thank you. Jasmine says your son is so beautiful. Jasmine is my sister. Yeah, like I tried to buy them stuff that were STEM or creative. I got William some kind of building thing that we still haven't opened. I bought him this this bridge builder. It is so kind of flimsy. It's so frustrating to put it together. I'm like, I don't know. This is like for Wesley, I got him some cars, some building blocks. For Walter, I got him some Duplo train, and I can't remember what else because I bought some. Okay, let me check down because when I go, let me see again. Can't for some reason I can't invite you in on. Do you mind maybe getting off and getting back on? Because I don't have you as like waiting to invite you as a co-host. And I am on my phone too, so it shouldn't be a problem. Sorry guys, we're trying to figure out how to work this. I'm drinking some of my tea. Wesley, come here. Show me those blocks that I got you for Christmas. Thank you. Come here. Let me show everyone those blocks.
He's taking away my banana.
Okay, come here. Show everyone the blocks that you got for Christmas. Come. You don't want to show people?
No. No, he's taking my thing. And I want to show him.
Okay, come here and show me.
No.
Biscuits. My husband's coming in a little bit. Like I said, he went to get food, so he'll keep them. But right now, I am looking. Come here. Why not? Wesley is the more artistic. Why is it not working? Let me do something. Because I think that, did you go through the link?
My guns.
What?
My guns.
Okay, 1 second. There's a link that I sent that the first link, and then the second one that was the one that I put on Instagram. Let me just check that out first to make sure. Let me check on Instagram. Candace, no, my kids are not bilingual. They were, but it's actually, I'm starting to get them more bilingual. William only spoke, he only spoke Spanish until he was 3, and then let me check. Yeah, I'm trying to check this. I don't see anything. Sorry. Goodness. I don't know why I can't. Don't show up as participant. I'm going to copy this again just in case, and let me check. Sorry about that, guys. 1 second. Does anyone know where it's not working? Jess, maybe I send Dan a link and he's going through that link, but I don't see him pop up as a guest. I'm so sorry, Dan. We'll try. No, that never happened to me. I usually have like a pop-up message that says someone's waiting and I can let you in. Sorry guys, we're trying to figure it out. Maybe I'll get off and come back. I don't know if that works. He needs foods to work. We always have something, you guys. What is going on? Last time was the sound. Oh, it's so frustrating, but technology is like that. I need to figure out another way. I want to figure out another way of doing the co-hosting. Okay, keep going. I guess if you press allow, or I can't remember how it works. I'm trying to go in by myself to allow him. So I just entered and I see, let me see. I don't know why. So I see myself. So for some reason, I don't know why I did that. For some reason, your process is not finishing. Because I saw myself get in. Yes, that's okay, Jesse. I just tried out myself. And I saw myself got in, so hopefully we can figure this out. But since we're here, let me know, guys, what do you guys think about my new setup? I'm trying to figure this out, like the folds. I'm gonna do a better job. I just need to get some clamps to clamp it better up there. But I have my little clothing rack here and lights, and let me know what you guys think. I think it does better job with the lighting. I think the lighting was like this, my curtains on the back. I think it's just we're kind of like layering too much, so I think it works. Yes, let me see. Yes, Dan, we have you. Yay!
There we go.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Yes, we got you. Okay. So the sound is a little wonky at the beginning. We experienced this in the past, so I think it's a bug that happens on Safari. So we should write it out, and I might hide myself to see if that's a problem.
Okay, sorry about the tech difficulties.
Oh, no problem. I can hear you right now, so that's
I live in
awesome.
a rural area, and sometimes my Wi-Fi is a little spotty, so there's that. But I think we're all right.
Yeah, I think it's working great right now. So I'm so excited because last time we had to like get off and in and out, but then I figured out that after a few minutes it gets better. I contacted them, people from StreamYard, but it's so good to put a face to Destash.
Hey, buddy.
For a moment when I asked your name, I was like, what if she tells me it's a woman? Now that would be completely like not what I pictured. Because I don't know why I had a guy picture in my head.
Yep, that's me, Mr. Desk Stash.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. Where are you located?
I am in Minnesota.
Okay.
I live on a hobby farm in south central Minnesota. It's about an hour south of Minneapolis.
Okay. I think we have people here from Minnesota.
Oh, great. Great.
I can't remember who it was. Priscilla, I think.
It might be, somebody from my family. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that would be nice.
They're my biggest fans.
I know. My sisters were here, and sometimes they're like, oh, I left. Oh, they're so unsupportive. But yeah, it's so good to see you. And how long has Destash been a subscription box?
So we started in December of 2019. And then our first box went out in April of 2020, right after everything shut down.
Oh.
Right. I know. So the plan was to, launch then anyway. And so we did. And it's been great. I mean, a lot of people are working from home. And especially with the holidays, people wanted to, put some of the stuff they got in their box in stockings and what have you, and sort of spread the love with giving some of the items to other folks. So it's been good. It's been good. But that obviously has been a challenge for us with, inventory and boxes out on time. But it's gone well. I think, folks have understood that given the pandemic and challenges with USPS that, they just have to wait a little bit more. But it's been good. Yeah. So a little over a year now. We're going to be sending out our fourth box around January 15th. We do a quarterly subscription, so it's every season basically. So that'll be the winter box in January.
Okay. And how did everything start? How do you think about starting the subscription box?
So I actually work full time. My day job is I'm director of marketing for a law firm, an international law firm in Minneapolis.
Wow.
So I started by just getting cool stuff for my workspace. It started with these push pins that I got at Staples, and they looked like sort of iconic buildings. One was a Big Ben from London. One was, I'm sorry, these are push pins. One was a Big Ben, one was a Sphinx, one was the Eiffel Tower. And so it was that's kind of where it all started. And I started to look for other things that were office supplies, but weren't like your typical stuff, right? They were a little more fun, a little more unusual. Sometimes the design is really cool, and that's why I picked them. But I thought there are people who come in my office and say, "This is really cool. Where'd you get this?" I want to find that kind of stuff. And so I thought, there's got to be other people out there that like this kind of stuff. So why don't I put a box together and make it sort of, gender neutral, stuff that both women and men would like. And did a bit of research on it, found that nobody was doing really this sort of niche. A lot of folks do great boxes that are, stationary or pens or stuff like that. But I wanted to sort of cover the universe of office supplies. So I came up with a list of about 250 things that might be considered an office supply or something that you have on your desk. And so I went from there. Yeah.
Yeah, the items are so cool. I always blows my mind because you can't find them anywhere. They're very unique, very quirky. Yes, and usable at the same time. They don't clutter your desk. They're just things that we already use. They're just way cooler.
Yeah. I mean, I never include something like that Staples button that says easy. That doesn't really have, for me, a purpose. It doesn't really have a function, something you can use, like, a stapler, like paper clips, like sticky notes. So I kind of steer away from that kind of stuff. So it's not only cool design, kind of fun, but also has a purpose and has utility, right?
Someone was asking, Teresa or Therese, let me check. Do you have a targeted audience or a certain demographic group that you're marketing to?
It's really a broad base of folks. I look sometimes, and sometimes, I sometimes look some of the subscribers up on LinkedIn and find out what they do. Or if they're friends of mine. I've got everybody, I've got attorneys, I've got accountants, moms that work from home, students. And so it's anybody who has a desk or uses office supplies that really wants to make it kind of fun. So the demographic is, typically it skews mostly professionals, but, there's students on there as well. And, folks that just sort of like to collect the cool stuff that we put in our box.
I totally see it also as a box that you could give a teenage boy or girl that is studying from home right now.
Yeah, totally.
That it's a little motivation and some cool stuff to work with, because I bet it's so hard if it's hard for me with a first grader, the poor high schoolers.
Yeah.
Studying from home must be.
Yeah. I love it when somebody gets a box and said, my daughter who's in college would love this, so I'm going to ship it off to her. Folks kind of let me know how they split up their boxes, which I love. I love that folks just aren't, they're sharing the items that they know somebody else would really love.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we got that brain eraser, I knew my husband was gonna love that because he's
There it is.
I know.
So for folks who haven't seen this before, here it is. So our first box had this. It's from a brand called Fred. It's a Think Again eraser, and it splits into the two hemispheres of the brain, right?
Oh, I didn't.
And then you can use it as an eraser.
That is so fun.
Yeah, and it comes in a little. You ever see that movie Young Frankenstein?
The what?
That movie Frankenstein. You ever see the movie Young Frankenstein?
No, I didn't see that movie, but I read the book, but not the movie.
Yeah, so that's kind of that's in this movie, a brain in a vat like that. So that was kind of the inspiration for it, and so yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is super cool. Penny is asking if BuzzFeed bring a lot of business to you.
We last month were mentioned in a BuzzFeed article called 20 boxes that people swear by. And we've got, that was really one of my goals when I started the business, to end up in one of those BuzzFeed lists. And so last month it happened, and it's really driven a lot of traffic to our site, brought us on some new subscribers. And they posted a review from one of our early subscribers who bought our yearly subscription. And I was really happy to see that. It was very cool.
That's awesome. And I like that it's seasonal. So, people can budget for it. It's not super expensive either. It's $45 a quarter, right?
Yep.
And so you don't get an oversupply or surplus of things that are going to clutter. You get every 3 months enough to, use it and collect it. And then, I think it's a great price for every 3 months. So people can budget. It's only $50 a month if you want to divide it. So.
Yeah. And the retail, we've had a question, starting out, I have to be honest with you, I don't subscribe to any boxes. I never have. And so it was kind of a learning curve for me to find out what folks really want to know. And so one of the things I didn't let folks know at the beginning was the average retail value of what they get in the box. Turns out every box had 7 items in it. In fact, the winter box is going to have 8 because we're including a little bonus item in there.
Ooh.
But the average retail value of the box is $80, right? So folks are getting a really good value for the $45 a month. We also decided to go quarterly because, getting office supplies every month is a bit much, and you're not going to use them up or wear them out as often. So that was what inspired me to go quarterly instead of monthly. Though we've had some folks say they'd really love to have it monthly, and maybe that'll happen down the line. But for now, it's quarterly.
Yeah, and I think the items are great. I have actually some. Let me get them. But you probably have them right there too. I have some of the pencils, and I don't want to share with my son because they're so cool.
Do you have that camper pencil holder there?
The what?
Do you have the camper pencil holder there?
The pencil holder? Yeah. Oh no, I gave it to my husband. He has it upstairs on his desk.
That's great.
Yeah, because it was like, and I put it into his stocking, the pen, the multi-use pen, because I thought he was gonna love that. That is also something that he would love. There was a pen on the latest box that had a stylo pointer, or I don't know how to call it, tip, and then 2 different screwdrivers. Actually, I should keep that one because I'm the one that uses the screwdriver more, I think. But I thought it was such a cool gadgety pen. But I have these pencils too. They're so beautiful. I haven't used them yet.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are from based on designs from the Smithsonian Museum. And those are kind of one of those items where I really like the design of it. It's not really about, a brain in a vat that's also an eraser. It's really about the cool look of it that, if you pulled that pencil out at a meeting, people are going to say, where'd you get that? That is so cool. Right?
Yeah, I thought so too. I loved everything. I think everything had and I love I don't know where I have them, but I have a typewriter that looks just like the typewriter Post-it note.
Yeah.
And Priscilla is asking the boxes.
Oh, wait. Here we go.
Oh, there it is. That is so cute.
So my
husband has it upstairs. I might reclaim it because I don't know if he uses it that much.
Yeah, this is made of melamine, and you have to put it together. But this was in the first box, and it's, people loved this. So yeah, that's the camper that I was talking about.
So good. Priscilla is asking if the boxes are themed, and if so, what kind of themes have you had?
Some of our themes have been kind of accidental. Like sometimes we have like a retro vibe to it. It's like we've put some really cool stuff that, like this is, apologies for the glare. These are sticky notes that are, let me open it.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone, I think most of us will remember when the TV went off at a certain time.
Yeah, so this is like an old style TV.
Yeah.
And these are tags that come up that you can use to, is there a glare on this? Sorry, I'm working with a new light.
Yeah, I know. It happens to me too. It's my bottle.
So these are sticky note tabs that you can just pull off, but it's like an old TV and the color bars for that. And then once you use all of these, it turns into a camera. Actually, you flip it around, and once these are gone, there's a hole in there, and you can put a photo in there. So that kind of retro vibe has happened before. But generally, we just try to curate each box with cool stuff, and we really haven't gone with themes yet. Eventually, down the line, I want to do some special edition boxes that might be like, have like all retro theme or all like a pop art theme or like a dog theme box, like office supplies that are, based around dogs. I've got 3 dogs, and, I love my dogs, and, some cool office supplies that would feature dogs would be great. And I think people would like that.
Yeah.
So that's coming down the line pretty soon. One other thing that I also want to mention that we're going to be doing for 2021 is we're going to be giving part of the profits to an organization in Michigan that helps students and teachers get office supplies. Right? They're teachers who might be short on funding, or students who might need some office supplies. We're going to donate a portion of the profits to that organization in Michigan so that it can help fund their efforts on getting office supplies in the hands, or school supplies in the hands of kids, and office supplies in the hands of teachers.
That is awesome. Someone was asking, I think it was Therese, have you ever thought about donating to a school fundraiser to get more exposure of your subscription box? So you answer that question.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we may at some point donate some of our excess inventory to that, but I really want to give some of those schools some money so that they can in turn actually buy what they need most. So yeah, that's one of the things we're going to be doing in 2021.
Why Michigan?
I work with a woman at my day job whose daughter is a teacher in Michigan, and we talked about the box, and she said that there's this great organization, you can donate to them, and they will in turn reach out to the students and teachers that are in most need, and they'll facilitate the donation on your behalf. So yeah.
And Jesse was saying teachers are almost always short on supplies or have to use their own money, which I heard that too. That is insane that they do have to use their own money.
Yeah, I like being able to give back too. I think it's I volunteer a lot. I donate money or time when I can, and so it's sort of an extension of that with Desk Stash, to be able to give back. And I know that, I mean, before the pandemic started, there were a lot of news reports about how kids just didn't have enough office supplies. For teachers, who aren't paid a lot of money, had to take money of their own to buy their own stuff. And I was, anything I can do to help with that, I think I really wanted to.
And Sue is asking what school district?
I don't know the school district off the top of my head. Sorry, Sue, but it's an organization. I'm going to post it on my website when we launch it. For folks. So yeah.
Sue is in Michigan. That's why she probably is asking.
Yeah. Hey, Michigan.
Yeah.
Neighbor. Kinda.
So that is awesome. I think that's gonna be a great thing, and not only for exposure, but like you said, to give back. Yeah, it's great. It's an area that definitely suffers a lot, and I'm sure there are like different neighborhoods. Like my son's school, the teachers send a ton of stuff, and I don't know if she paid for it, but it was so much stuff that we didn't even have to buy anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
So that is cool. So you said you had also some spoilers from future boxes.
So I do. So our January box, we are shipping out next week. We've got everything on hand. So I want to give a preview of that. We haven't, in a prior box, we did a small version of a journal that was made. I think you got this. It's made of a recycled record. Yeah. And so we asked people to let us know their favorite music artists. And then we had a list, and then they got to choose. And then they got a smaller vinyl journal based on that. But in January, we're going to do a full-size journal. And this is it. It is from a brand called Gallison. And this is a journal with a bookmark, and it's got cameras on it, on both the front and the back. It's a line journal, very cool. So folks are going to be getting this in the January box.
That looks
or the
beautiful.
winter box, I should say. It's coming out in January. And then these are really, really cool. This is from a company called Design Ideas. And these are enamel push pins that are called Spaced Out, right? And then you open this, and there are 6 of them in there. They're all made of painted enamel. We haven't done push pins yet, surprisingly, in any of our boxes. So I wanted this to be the first one. Really cool. People have loved this on Instagram. And so this is coming in the January box, along with 6 other items.
Wow. I love those. Is that the same company that did the paper clips, or they were also space theme?
No, that's a company called, I actually have them right here. So it's a company out of Japan called Midori. So these are really cool. People loved our space themed stuff, like astronauts and
I know
planets and stuff. So it's a little astronaut. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a paper clip.
Yeah,
right.
So cute. I love those.
So yeah, it's a different company, but yeah, just sort of going, based on the feedback that people had, they love our space themed stuff. We're going to be doing that.
I have to ask, what do you have on your background? Is that books?
Those are CDs. I have a giant CD collection.
CDs? Oh my
God. Yeah.
What do you play them? Because my last player was my radio on the car and it broke, so I have no way of playing CDs.
Oh, I've got a CD player in my car. We have a stereo here at home. Again, living in a rural area, the nearest movie theater is like 45 minutes away.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, and so I've actually got about 3 CD players and.
Oh wow! I need to buy one because I actually bought a tape recorder, to play some of my old tapes that I found. And I should buy like a CD player because I have some really cool CDs for my kids mostly, and I don't know if you can get them anywhere. It's so funny, like. Yeah,
I grew up with music all my life. My mom was a professional musician, and so I kind of grew up around music as a kid. She played a lot of classical music. I was exposed to a lot of pop music and, all kinds of music. And so I just started collecting CDs a while ago and have, it's a little overwhelming, but I love it. I love having a library of stuff, like actual books. I don't own an e-reader. I'd much rather crack open a book, have a really cool book light. That's coming in another box soon. And read a book rather than an e-reader. I just, call me old-fashioned, but that's what I like.
That's my dryer. I'm sorry. You've never done a reading light yet.
I haven't. I'm looking. Here's the other thing about Desk Stash. We never send anything out that we haven't tested and looked at and something that we love. So I'm waiting on a couple of samples of a book light to come in before I decide to buy, hundreds of them for boxes. I made that mistake early on with getting an item that didn't end up in the box that I just thought was kind of, it just didn't. I thought it was cheap looking and would easily fall apart, and so that's why we opted not to go with that. I'm not going to mention what it is because it's not worth it. But that's one of those things that we learned early on. Just don't buy any mass quantities of anything without testing it first. Right.
Right. Yeah, well, I'm excited to get a reading light too. That's definitely something you need. I do read on my phone, I have to confess, but just because, long story, but we moved a lot, so we don't have a big library. But our dream with me and my husband is to have the biggest library ever. Right now, it's very practical for me to read on my phone because I have the kids and I'm usually using one hand, so I have to hold one. So. Yeah.
So I. Do you envision your library having like one of those big library ladders that you pull through?
Yes, definitely.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I want. I don't know if you remember, I don't know if they had a big library, but the movie Knives Out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have such an amazing library. Even like, the kind of like common room to be big. But
so, another spoiler alert, there's going to be a really cool bookmark in the January box.
Can we see it?
No. I want it to be a surprise. It's something that I only found 2 months ago. And it's 3D printed. It's chrome. It's based on a 3D model. I'm not sure of the entire process, but it's like a 3D printed version that's in chrome and painted.
Wow.
And so it's a metal bookmark and it comes in a glass, not a glass, but an acrylic plastic tube that I have to unscrew. So it's really cool. Really cool.
That sounds really cool, you guys. Yeah. So make sure you get the January box. We have a discount. I do have a personal discount. I can't forget which one it is.
You do, yeah. But I've set one up for everybody who's watching this. It's Laughing 20.
Okay.
So if you go to our site, which is Desk Stash, so this is the actual box. deskstash.com, and then if you enter the code at checkout laughing20, you'll get a box. You'll get 20% off your first box or 20% off your yearly subscription. And you actually save with a yearly subscription. You get $10 off anyway, as an incentive to get a yearly subscription. So Yeah, I set that up for you. Anybody watching this can take advantage of that. It's going to be live, you know, from now on. So
Candace says no more spoilers.
yeah, sorry, Candace. Yeah, I see that. But yeah,
We
just for
always talk
this
about
audience.
like if you're the kind of person that likes to know everything, or if you likes to be surprised with the boxes. I feel like there's people who want to know everything in the box, and some people like to be surprised.
Yeah.
So,
I think people like to be surprised.
yeah.
I always, my goal is always when I open a box, there'd be something I would love to see. And I love, like, your videos are so great because you're opening it in real time. Your reactions are real. And I love it when you're like, no way, or like, I've never seen this before, or like, this is so, what do you always say? This is so stinking cute, right? I love that.
Sometimes like there's not enough adjectives. My friend was like, you can say
if
divine,
you could see me watching your videos, I burst into applause like throughout, because I'm so happy that your reactions are like real, and I see you looking surprised, and that I imagine like other people are having that same reaction. So I love watching you unbox my stuff.
I'm glad. I don't always. Sometimes I do peek on. I don't remember if on your box, but sometimes if I don't know, if I get a box and I can't wait, I do peek. But I try not to, just because of that. Because I don't want to pretend, or when I watch someone too, like if I'm watching an unboxing and they're like, I got this, and they already saw it, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like to see their reaction too, so that's why I always try not to open any boxes and have real time first impressions, like they say.
Yeah, I love it too when like one of your kids grabs an item that he
Oh
wants
my God.
and runs off camera with it, and you try to get it back. It's like, it's so real, it's genuine, and that's you're one of the few unboxers that I work with, if that's a word, if I can use that term, that I work with, just because it's real and it's genuine. It's you only feature one box, and I just love working with you. So I just want to personally let you know that tonight. I hope it's sometimes hard to convey that over Instagram Messenger, but I think you're awesome.
Oh, thank you, Dan. Thanks so much. I know sometimes with the kids, there was a time where the kids were all the time, and someone put a comment on one of the videos and said, "Get rid of the kids."
I love it because it's like,
me feel so bad. I'm like, okay, I think
you can't please everybody,
I feel like they could be distracting, and sometimes like I don't enjoy the unboxing because I'm like kind of looking for them. So I try my best if the schedule allows, because my husband's in school, so he tries. Today I filmed and they were playing, but I try my best not to have them, just for that, because if I don't want to people to get annoyed.
Yeah, I mean it's we're all at home now, and so you got to live your life. I have 3 dogs, and so I've been on these kind of things before where like who I call the man has shown up, be it UPS or the garbage man or whomever, and they lose their minds. And so I have to say, okay, everybody, the man is here. So that's why everybody's barking his head off. So.
Do you remember there was a video that made it viral, and this guy was in a conference call, and he's like a very high up person, and the girl went inside the office with her walker.
I know. I love that kind of stuff. It's like, life happens, and you just got to roll with it, man.
Right. It was hilarious. And the mom ran like she was desperate. She was like, oh my gosh.
Right. I love that kind of stuff. Because it's like, I'm not very interesting, but the dogs are, so there you go.
Oh, no, it's okay. Noel says, Dan, you have got a bunch of unboxers here. Noel also unboxes. Yeah, it's true. We have a lot of unboxers.
It's true, yeah. I'm always open to working with new unboxers, but I'm kind of at my limit right now. So yeah, my slots are filled. Sorry.
That was funny. So yeah, I know.
I mean, eventually we will, but I really try to keep my inventory tight. I don't want to have hundreds of things left on hand, and so obviously my subscribers have to come first. And obviously unboxing videos are important to me, but I sort of keep a cap on the number that I work with. So that's just the reality of it.
I'm just going through messages to make sure that no one was asking something and I'm missing it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that was it. Now, yes, just Noelle was telling me no peeking, and everyone was agreeing with her, like no peeking on the boxes. I know. I usually don't, and I started actually even with the clothing subscriptions too, because you can go on the website and check, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So we also talked about we want to do a giveaway, right?
Yes.
So what it's going to be is a special edition desk stash box. There's going to be one item in there that has never been in a box before. And the rest of the stuff is going to be what we call a greatest hits. So it's a special edition. It's going to be about 8 items packed with stuff that we've had, some from prior boxes, maybe a couple of samples that we received that we haven't ordered yet. But how does this work with the giveaway?
Well, we usually have what we've been doing lately is because people's request is that we write down a number and they guess a number live. Because before I would do a link and people have to go to a link, so they're like, no, let's do it live. But I will ask them, everyone, to enter to go follow Desk Stash on Instagram.
Oh, please. Yeah, and it's desk_stash.
Yes, desk_stash to be able to enter. And then you can think of a number, maybe 1 to 50. Write it down.
Okay, so don't give it away now.
No, and then people will guess. That's what they wanted, so we'll give them what they wanted. Because I guess it is a lot of work. Because before I used to do a link, and I didn't always finish it at the end of the stream, so I had to, people had to remember to go and enter. So yeah, that sounds like, guys, amazing. Giveaways, a full box of the greatest hits of Desk Stash plus that one special item. So think of a number.
Okay.
And write it down.
I'm sorry, the audio kind of broke out.
Oh. And when?
About 30 seconds ago. Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, okay. So no, I just said think of a number and people will guess.
Okay.
They have, I think, one guess. If no one guesses, sometimes we do a second run, and then if not, we'll go for whatever's closest.
Okay, I've got a number in my head.
Okay.
Do you want me to say it?
No, because people have to guess. People have, you want to write it down if you have a place to write it down. So
Oh, I'll remember it.
Okay.
So they come to my Instagram and they guess on there. Is that how it works?
Oh, they'll guess here.
Okay.
They'll guess here. Yeah.
Perfect.
So make sure you guys go follow on Instagram. Because if you win and you're not following, you don't get the prize. I'll keep it. No, I'm just kidding. Someone was saying this stream has been hilarious. It seems like a great box, though. I'm really impressed that you guys test all the items. Says Priscilla.
Oh, cool.
She's your neighbor too. She said she lives in a rural area. Let me go back because she was saying it.
Is she Minnesota?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Let me check. What did you say, Priscilla? I can't remember now. Trying to go down one sec. So you guys, we can start guessing the number to win this box. Oh no, Priscilla's in New Mexico. I'm sorry. Who's in Minnesota? Oh, you know who's in Minnesota? Kelly, but I don't think she's here today.
Okay.
Are you here, Kelly? If she's here, she would have said something, I think. So Ronnie said 18, 37, 42, 29, 23, 65, 29, 27, 25, 30, 22. I feel like I'm one of those lottery people.
I know. Exactly. Bingo.
27, 31, 33.
No one yet.
Oh. 8.
Think. Can I give a hint? Think lower.
5.
Lower down the line.
We have 5 and 8 so far. That's low.
Okay. No one's hit it.
45. I think someone said 45. Your face when you were giving the clues was hilarious.
Try, you know, that'll be
1,
nope.
2,
Oh,
3.
someone came very close.
This is so funny. 3. There's a
Oh, somebody got it. Somebody got it. Somebody got it.
Oh. 3.
Okay. Hold up. Penny got it.
Penny?
Yeah.
12?
Penny LeBaron got it at 12.
Okay, yay! I don't think anyone said 12, so please, I hope so.
Penny actually is a subscriber too, so thanks, Penny.
Oh, yay! That's it, Penny. You won. Stop putting numbers.
So we'll try to mix it up for you,
That's
Penny.
it.
We'll include stuff in there that you maybe shoot me an email. Let me know what some of your favorite stuff has been, and if you want another of whatever you like, we have it on hand. We'll include it, but we'll try to mix it up so you're not getting duplicates of what you already have.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Congrats, Penny. Well, you probably have her address then.
Yeah, I do. We're good. We're all set.
So the winter box sounds amazing, guys. He showed 2 sneak peeks and 1 kind of like clue. So if you want to sign up and not miss out, it's $45 every 3 months. You can use Laughing20 for 20% off. And yes, get it. And I hope you follow them. I've been following them on Instagram to see the sneak peeks. I don't know why. Like I see them, but I don't. Every time the box came, I was very surprised. Like I never felt like anything was spoiled. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. And we always include stuff on our Instagram feed that, is potentially going to be in there. It's never going to be something that we'd never consider.
Right.
That we just think is kind of cool, but we're going to put it on there. But,
yeah,
sometimes we post stuff on that we find that it's just not available anymore. So if it's going to be in a box, usually I give folks a hint, right? There are these cool rolls of cellophane tape. I always call it Scotch tape. That are going to be in an upcoming box. It's from this company out of Denmark. I think they're in Denmark, but the design of their stuff is really cool.
I think I've seen that. Is the kind of washi tape? Is it washi tape?
No, it's not washi tape, but it's like it's got like geometric shapes on it.
Yes, I see it. I love it.
It's one of our more recent posts. So that's, spoiler alert, it's going to be in an upcoming box at some point. Maybe if not this year, then at some point. But they just sent me a box of stuff, and maybe about 9 of the 10 things I loved. So I'm going to be working with them too. I work with about 75 different companies on getting product. So I'm not always, dipping in the same well with, Fred is one of our favorite brands, but I'm not going to include them all the time, right? But I like to mix it up with brands and who we're reaching out to work with for product.
And it does take a lot of research for you to find those items, and
it does. Sometimes I'll just walk into, though we try to do stuff includes stuff that's not of it. Like you can't really walk into Target and find a lot of our stuff.
No, right.
But sometimes I'll go to Target and I'll find like they have a brand that I really like You Brands and Poppin are at Target. And sometimes they'll sell things to retailers like myself that they don't have available at Target.
Right.
So I'll reach out to them. I'll get a wholesale account with them and then include stuff from their wholesaler side in the box. Sometimes I'll just go on Amazon and type in unique office supplies and a whole list of stuff will come up that I'll see. But I'm always looking for, really unique stuff. And if, anybody watching has any suggestions on, what we could include, I love that kind of feedback.
Okay.
That's just like if they find something really cool that they think other subscribers would like, send it my way.
And Candace is asking if she wants to make sure she renews and if the winter box is still available.
The winter box, the fall box is no longer available. The fall box shut down December 22nd. But the winter box is going out next week.
And Therese asks, do you ever ask vendors to submit their products to your company for consideration to be included in your subscription box?
We haven't yet, but that's something that's coming up in 2021 to put that on the website. If there are any vendors that want to work with us, there have been some that reached out to me, but it's just not really a fit for, though it's an office supply, it's not really a good fit for us. Again, I look for something that's a little quirky, a little whimsical, a little retro, great design. And if it's just a postcard, for example, that has like, a photo of the desert on it, I'm probably not going to include it.
Yeah, I could see that in particular wouldn't go, because you want to, I don't know, it's almost like you want it to have some meaning.
Yeah.
Like some kind of meaning and a particular, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but not something that everyone can use, and not very like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm lost for words, but
no worries.
You understand what I mean.
Yeah, or like a basic mug.
Right.
There have been some other things we've ordered too. Like there's a mug warmer that we ordered a sample of, and the base of it became so hot that like I was concerned for people's safety. So I would never. It was a cool item, but having tested it, it's not going to work for us.
Right.
We don't want to include stuff like that. We're also never going to include food in the box. There are some regulations when it comes to including food in your box that, there are liability issues, that sort of thing. The other thing that I won't ever include is scented stuff, because I think scents are really personal to a person. Like different perfumes or different scents might be appealing to some, but not others. And how do you guess that, when you're putting stuff in a box? I don't want somebody to open a box and think, oh, this is awful. I've actually had another unboxer open a box, and he opened the box and he said, oh, this really smells like office supplies. And I was like, yeah, that I want, that smell I want. But other people might not like a perfumey smell or the taste of something, like the flavor of something. That's why I don't
if you do more like if you're doing like a unisex box, I feel scented stuff are more for women in a way.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why. I mean, guys wear perfume and everything, but we like the candles and we like everything smelling good. And maybe a guy doesn't care if he wants functional and cool, and the scent is not something that plays a big part of it.
Yeah.
And Candace was saying not generic. That's the word that I was looking for. Like you don't want generic stuff necessarily, like a postcard or a mug, or kind of has to serve a purpose of being I don't know, unique, entertaining, quirky, like you said.
Yeah, and useful. Like you can actually use it for a purpose. You can write with it. You can write something down on it. You can staple something with it. You can tape something. Whatever it is, it's got to have a purpose for us. Otherwise, it's just sort of some sort of plastic thing that doesn't really do anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's never going to be in the box.
Right. Candace saying no scents or no food are wise decision. Other boxes do that already. Yours is unique, and that's true. Like you don't expect this box to have snacks, so you're not gonna be disappointed when there's a snack. And we don't get dispatched for snacks or stuff like that. So
yeah. So that's one of the sort of the rules of the road that we live by. It's never gonna happen with us.
No paperweight.
No paperweights. Sorry, folks. Sometimes they're cool, but does it? When I work in my office, there isn't like this giant gust of wind coming through that's going to blow my papers off my desk. So,
Yeah, there's so many that you can have too. That's true. And besides, nowadays nothing's really open. Like everything's sealed. Like especially law firms, I think they're. I don't know. It depends if you're working a modern one or not, but they're usually sealed with AC and.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been in my office since March. But my office there is like all decked out with like really cool desk stash stuff. That in the first box, and I think you got this. There's a Scotch tape dispenser.
Yeah,
that looks like a record player.
I do have it somewhere. I don't know where it went though.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Love that.
My desk is all full of that stuff. I mean, my desk is in a mess, and full of like product. But the really cool stuff, my office is like.
Yeah, I love that one too. I have it here. I don't know where it went, but I usually have it and I use it. But yeah, I love that. And I gave some the record player notebook, I gave it to my dad because he's a huge jazz fan and I knew he would appreciate it. So stuff like that, sometimes it's nice to like, it gives you, you know, thoughts about, oh, this person, like the cards that you sent on the previous box, there were some pineapples. So Noelle got a couple of those in my latest box that I sent her.
Yeah.
So
I also, you know, if with the pandemic, I think if you have colleagues that would appreciate a box subscription, or clients, or, you know, if you're a boss and you want to reward your coworkers who don't have access to
yeah,
the office supply closet or room in your office, that sending them a box of desk stash stuff is a really unique, I mean, you know, again, if you send somebody a bottle of wine as a thank you gift or whatever, they might not like that brand, but getting a cool box of office supplies,
yeah,
you
or
know,
they'll drink wine, you know, or stuff like
yeah,
that.
exactly. What if, yeah, what if they're not into wine, you know?
Yeah. So excited for the winter box. Sounds really good.
Coming your way, buddy.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
It was
having
so much
me.
fun.
You know, it's good to chat with you, and I want to say thanks again, you know, in person for all you do for us.
Oh,
So
no.
thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for working for me and for giving away one box to one of you guys. So yeah,
Penny.
thanks again. And wishing you the best. And please, everyone, go follow Death Stash on Instagram. And stay tuned for all the spoilers and boxes and stuff that are coming out.
Great. Happy New Year, everybody.
You too. You too. Happy New Year. It's 2021. My goodness.
Thank goodness. Thank
I know.
goodness.
I know. So thanks again. Hope you have a great night, and thanks for coming and joining us.
Okay. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I always like to have a little time with you guys alone. Excuse me while I munch on some french fries. They're cold. But wasn't that super funny? Super fun. Super fun. Dan's such a cool guy. That was the first time that I saw him. That was too late, Noel. The question. Maybe he's watching. If he's watching. But wasn't he such a cool guy? I never talked to him like face to face. So, and the spoilers look really cool. I love that he works for a law office. Thank you, Candace. I know that Carrie from Carrie's Nest just came. Hey, Andrea. Sorry if I didn't get to say hello to some people. Hi, Sue. Sorry, I'm just munching on something really quick because I'm hungry. But Andrea, you missed the giveaway. Yeah, me too, Mary. I know sometimes it goes really long with our guests and I love it, but then I feel like it gets really late and I want to talk to you guys. Kind of like regroup and talk to you guys. Pour some more wine. Hi, my beloved pink Moscato. So that was really cool. It was funny that one of his subscribers won. I was kind of like, but oh, no, that's not true. That's not true, Noel. You're so funny. I didn't know that. I didn't know he's feeling. Just laughing. No, it was really cool. It was cool. I love the subscription. I wish I had more items here, but Penny won. Penny. Congrats, Penny. Give me one quick second. My family is messaging each other. We have a group chat, like a family chat. And I see them right here on the screen. And I want to say, like, why aren't you guys here in my live? How dare they? Sorry, I have to eat. How was you guys' New Year's? What did you guys do? We didn't do anything crazy. I didn't even know there was going to be a ball drop. I thought there was no gatherings. And someone posted that Ryan Seacrest said, we did it or we made it. And this girl, a lot of people were like, no, not everyone made it. I'm fun. Didn't work, Mary, or it did? Hey, tomorrow is Noel's live at 5 p.m., right? Yeah. I assumed that you had a big group of friends that everyone watched you. That's what I thought. That's why I thought you had so many views, because I thought she must have like a big group of friends that watch her. Not people, because my friends don't watch me either. They think it's my thing, you know. I mean, maybe they don't. I think a lot of my friends don't care for subscription boxes. So sorry, Kelly, you made it. Oh my gosh, Kelly, we just had a guest from Minnesota. Give me 1 second. Someone's asking me if we're still live, and I'm like, yeah, we are. The guy, are you in Minnesota? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I need to start making an address book and knowing what to remember where you guys are. Yeah, it was the guy from Desk Stash. So I don't know why I don't see them. Oh, I know. Let me see. Why don't I see his message? I just say your demon Insta came over. Oh, I know. I have to. So yeah, going back to friends. I don't know if I was telling Noel the other day, like I feel like, and let's do like a little confession. I feel like I don't have that many close friends lately. Because of many things. One, we moved from Seal Beach. I had my little group of friends. We were going to a church that started from zero, so we were part of it from the beginning, and I felt like that was our little family. And then we moved to Irvine. Irvine was kind of in between our old church and our new church, so we didn't know where to go. It was a long drive for the new church, and anyway, and that kind of like, then I was pregnant. I had Westy was baby, then I got pregnant. Kind of draws you away from people because you're busy. You're feeling bad. I had another thing that makes it really hard to connect with other people is with William being special ed and having speech therapy and OT and school and this and that. You have so many stuff to do that it's hard to like plan play dates and stuff like that. And then we moved to Dana Point and we started going to an old church. We had some friends, that we had to reconnect. And then it was kind of on and off too with being busy. I didn't really commit. I think part of me was kind of like disenchanted a little bit about making new friends because I felt like I already lost a bunch of friends. And then I'm going to make new friends and then we're going to move again, and it's not easy. It's not easy to make friends when you're an adult. I feel like it came so easy when we were, I don't know. In high school, like in elementary, I didn't have that. I mean, I had friends, but like not really good friends. They were like stupid. In high school, I had my little group, and then in college, I had some more friends, and at work, and you make spends. Exactly, like my friends are online. It's funny, like I'm closer to people online that I don't see than real people that I know and know me, but it just makes it harder. And then my friends, a group of close friends that I had in Seal Beach, it's really hard to keep up, like texting. And some of them are not really good texters, and So it's just hard to keep up. You know what, Andrea, is funny. I think like some people love me and some people can't stand me. It's like I don't know, in Orange County, like even at church, you know, some people run away. Either I say stuff that are not appropriate. I learned a lot. I came a long way from not speaking my mind. But that's another thing, Andrea. When I was going to school, I was talking to parents, and then there's a park, parents, and then there's a park right next. And so we would stop there, the kids play with my friends. And when the pandemic started, that's the first thing I started missing. It's like the parents, like my connection to the adults, you know, every day. Like every day, at least I talk to some adults. Even if I don't go to work, I don't go to church like all week except like Sundays and Thursdays. And sometimes it's very touch and go too at church because you're chasing the kids, you know. Bye, Jessie. Thank you so much. And yes, like, and that's one of the things that I was looking forward to. Like, oh, there's a school, you know. But I think in the back of my mind, since my husband's in school and he's gonna be applying for jobs soon, I'm open, and he's not that open. Right? I'm more open to going anywhere in the country. I think he wants to stay in Southern California. I mean, he grew up here, and he loves Irvine, which is like a super techie city, and is very good with schools. Has really good schools. So he wants to stay in Irvine. Irvine is expensive to buy a house, and I would love to buy a house eventually. So anyway, I'm more open to moving away, and that's another thing in my mind. I'm already sad about it. I'm like, if I make friends at school, and William's gonna make friends at school, and we're gonna move, it's just that thing. But yeah, like I don't have that many close friends nowadays. I have a couple of friends that move out of state, and when they come visit, it's like nothing, no time went by, and they're like really amazing friends, but they're in another state. And well, one of them is in Fresno, so it's not another state, but she did move. She was in Chicago, and then she moved back to Fresno, but still it's not super close. So yeah, like nowadays, well, how did that come up? Oh, the close friends watching the channel. I feel like my contacts or my acquaintances and stuff like that, then maybe they see my channel and they're like, oh, this is something other crazy thing Lucia does, you know. I don't know. Or, and like I said, maybe some don't really care about subscription boxes. That's another thing. And is to have more views in the planner, like doing planners, which I already talked about. But not that my friends, our family do more planning. It's not, you know. It's like if someone gave me, I mean, I can understand it. If someone gave me a video and like, look, I'm making, I don't know, knitting projects. Watch my knitting project. I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch it, you know. So it's kind of like that in a way. It's like people don't have time to watch things they're not interested in. Oh yeah, Kelly. I know it is hard. I learned that it's hard. Yeah. Even like planning, and when I got pregnant, every time I was pregnant, I was like miserable. I got really into hibernation mode when I wanted to stay in. Then when you have the baby, I don't know. Like I feel like you know, like it's hard to like want to get dressed and get, you know. So yeah. Now I'm looking forward. Not that I want my kids to grow any faster, but I'm looking forward to maybe when they're all in school and it's like a little bit more relaxed time where they go all to school at the same time. I don't have to. Yeah, and I don't think they wanna. I don't think they want to get distant, but on purpose, because it's a double-edged sword. You do need to be close to people when you have kids. It's something that we should, because I don't know. I suffer from depression, so for me it was. I should have been more out, you know, like, and it's not I don't say a necessity, but it's something good for your soul, you know. But then it's almost like you feel very overwhelmed. So it's not on purpose. I don't think they like just grow distance. It's just they can't juggle everything. And the kids naps and someone told me that I asked, I think it's Lynette, her name, my subscription obsession. And I asked her one time, how did she get so many views? You know, because she would have like 700 views. And she's like, I messaged people on my Instagram. And that's a lot of work. I tried doing that one time. I was like, man, they're gonna start hating me. But yes, to definitely isolation. Oh my gosh. It's totally like I said, like even the little thing, Noel, no, not while I live with my in-laws. You know what she said the other day? She said, "Oh, but if you have a baby here, when you live here, it will be easier for you." Let's just leave it there. Yeah, like I said, even that detail of dropping the kids. It's funny because when they said, "Oh, there's gonna be quarantine for 2 weeks," I was like, "Yes, no waking up early for school," and because we thought it was gonna be 2 weeks, and then it went longer, and I'm like, "Where are my parents? I miss the parents," you know. It's so silly. I just need to talk to someone. I need to talk to people, you know, coherent people. And yeah, so my mom was like, "You should FaceTime your friends." I mean, that's why I loved when in our little group of unboxers, there was a day, I don't know if Janet's here, Ronnie and Janet, like someone bot call and we had a little chat, like a FaceTiming chat. Um Again, if someone, I don't know if someone wants to join, I don't know how long I'll stay, but I was saying if someone wants to join and show their face, I can send you the link to join, but we should do that soon. Because I love that. We were talking with Janet and I think Ronnie and someone else. And the other Sunday, someone called too. I think it was Ali, and I picked up because I was like, someone's calling by mistake, but I'm gonna pick up and say hello to the ladies. Sylvia, I'm such a homebody. I didn't bother me to stay home. I was already social distancing. Well, I feel like my husband gets a little bit insensitive when it comes to talking about this because he's already a homebody and I don't get it. You know, when I met him, he was in a fraternity. He was like doing all this social stuff. The moment he met me, he was like, I don't need anyone else. I have my best friend. That's it. Me and her, you know, against the world. He didn't really care for any other social stuff. But I'm a social butterfly, or I was. I'm more like toned down now. And I feel like sometimes he's like, oh, well, yeah, well, the kids are going to have to do online school. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're talking like it doesn't affect you. But this is not about you. Like, I want my kids to go to school with kids, you know? So, Kelly, you're funny. I know. It's like one of those things like, I don't want to wake up early to go to school to drop the kids. But then it's like, I miss the contact with people. And I miss maybe like, oh my gosh, like having someone teach my kid instead of me having to be there, you know, and like, William, pay attention, William, pay attention. So, I have COVID hair and I would need to put on a bra. Oh my gosh, look at my COVID hair. Like, it's funny when you guys remember when there was the first quarantine and you started seeing people with their roots? I have to do something really soon because I have my biolage, which this is why I didn't dye my hair in 30 years because the one thing maintenance. I have my brown hair with grays and then my biolage, and I feel like it looks. But I don't have. My lady charges like she charged me $85, which is not bad because I was asking around and they were like $350 for. I said, how much for these roots and blending? $350. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, hello, Helen, which is the lady that does it for me, but she does like it hurts so much when they do my hair. I don't know. Anyway, so I asked my mom. She lives in Long Beach. Can I have my tacos? And where's my drink? My tacos? I asked you for a drink. What? Oh my gosh. They say they want to see your face, otherwise they're not gonna let me go. Bye, Sue. Oh, Sue, bye. Yeah, so I asked my mom, she lives in Long Beach, and I said, can you find out if there's like a lady in Long Beach that maybe it's cheaper? You know, because like there's some neighborhoods where like they're more like, you know, more accessible. It's not something. I'm almost done, babe. Come on. You only been watching it for like an hour. 1 hour. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, babe. No. No. I will take him. Where's the hot sauce? I wanted a burger, but Brandon said, I don't want you to do that a heart attack. Oh my God. I only have a little wine left. Come here and say hello. They want to see your face. Better take him. I'm going to do a Stitch Fix video now. Because that box came. I'm going to do a quick video, okay? Sorry, guys. Okay. It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay. He needs to go study. Someone open the door. Anyway, what we were saying? Oh, yeah. So I need to ask my mom if she has a place in Long Beach where it's cheaper to see if I can have it done. But of course, wait, you're going to see me with the worst hairdo because it's going to be crazy. Because you get what you pay for, you know? Let's get some. I just got my Stitch Fix box when I was in the live and I want to open it. I want to do a video. So, what is Nuffa? We'll kick her off if he comes now. Oh, yeah. Thanks so much for coming, you guys. We had like 20 people online at a certain point. That's a new number. Okay, we have to keep inviting. Great to meet you, Dan. I don't know what I was going to say, John. What? It's Wayne. Thanks so much for coming. Oh, what are you getting, Priscilla? I have a mixer that came in the Authentic Books, lavender lemon, but I have to kind of like see what I need. I have a giveaway too. Oh my God. Whoa. This is a new box. It's a Down the Rabbit Hole book box. It's kind of like Once Upon a Time in design. So you get the book and you get gifts that go along with it. And they send me, this is the December one, but they ended up changing the design. So they didn't want me to do a video or post with this design. So to enjoy it, they told me enjoy it. So, okay. So when I went to open it up, look, it has all the little boxes. The book is Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. And I read it. And it's really good. So I thought I'm going to give it away entirely with all the gifts and everything. So I'll show you. We have gift one. I did open it because I wanted to see what it was. But I won't tell you. It's pretty cool. Comes in this little box. Then we have gift. This is gift 4. Gift 2. And gift 3. So pretty cool. I like how everything comes wrapped. And there's a pamphlet too about the author. And this is kind of like Once Upon a Book Club, but with darker themes. January's book is The Virgin Suicides, and I haven't read it. I watched the movie and I didn't like it, but I'm thinking the book is gonna be different. It's gonna give us more insight. Because the movie was by Sofia Coppola, and I think she does a different, I don't know, like, you know what I mean, like her take on things. So have you read The Virgin Suicides? Let me know what you think. But this is the December book, so I'm gonna give it away entirely. So let me think of a number, and I'll write it down. Should we do 1 to 100 or 1 to 50? We're 11 people. You might like it, Carrie. Sorry. But let me see if I have a code. If you check it out by yourself. Walter is super tired. He woke up at 6:30 today. Hey, Priscilla. Yes. That's the one, Priscilla. No, I think we have one guess each person. And then I guess if not, like one person can guess 5 in a row. 1 to 50? Okay. We can do, the thing with names, Kelly, is that I don't know everyone who's here. I only know those who are talking. So, you know, and I don't want to be like biased. How do I draw a name? I have to write all the names in a little piece of paper, right? So let's do one guess each person when everyone. Whoa, Mary is on it. Mary, I'm sorry, man. Yes, I have a number already. Okay, people, you don't waste any time. I'm gonna eat. Now I'm gonna have to wait to open my Stitch Fix, and I do want to peek, but I might try to. I'm gonna try to do it now after this. Not yet. Did everyone guess? Okay, we could do that. We could do that. Should we do that? Choose the closest number without going the second time. I know, Carrie, it's hard, especially if I have to wait because we usually film Thursdays. If I get a box like Saturday morning, I'm like, ah. And sometimes if they start accumulating and I have to take pictures so I don't run, like behind, then I will take pictures first and then I do the video. I've done that a couple times, not a lot of times, but a couple times I just need to get, ahead of the game, and so I have to take pictures and yeah. So should we do the closest one? Okay, without going over. It was 30. Sorry. So Priscilla said 29. It's funny that Priscilla was the one suggesting that, like almost as if she knew. It's my number. Hey Priscilla, I think this is your second giveaway. Woo woo! Yay! So you won. I'm reading my chocolate. So, also, I will be opening the January box, and down the rabbit hole is actually going to give away a January box too in my giveaway video. I know, it was like, I was laughing inside because I'm like, how convenient. I'm just kidding. You didn't know the number, so. You guys, I have so much fun with you. Every Thursday. It's so funny that I was telling you today, I was like, oh, I have to film. And today I filmed most of my videos without any help. Like the kids were playing. And in the first part of the morning, like the first half of the day, the kids were impossible. Like they were playing with this new toy that they got from Christmas and they were fighting over it, especially Walter. Walter wants, everything that the kids want. And I was like, how am I going to film without Brandon's help? Like, I don't know. So I took it really slow. I set this up today. And then later I did my makeup. And it's just like, I'm just going to sit when they are. Oh, it's okay, Priscilla. I'm just going to do it when the kids are quiet. So I started doing it. And I got interrupted a couple times, but not like too bad. And I ended up doing all my boxes without Brandon's help. So sometimes when I have to film or go live, I get a little bit like, I don't know, like I get overwhelmed or like stressed out. But then when I'm in it, I love it. No, I Candace. Carrie, I'll check if I have a code. If you want to reach out to them to get one, feel free. But if not, I'll see if I have a code for you as well. I don't get anything, but it's nice to for them to know that we are doing some kind of job or something. The last of the wine, you guys. Cheers. So, yeah, I thought it was a really nice thing because, again, I read the book, so. And the items are really cool too, just saying. So, sounds good. I had such a good time with Dan. I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing the whole time. So, oh my gosh, I'm tired. Okay. Should we say goodbye? Oh, I never want to leave. But I'm going to try to squeeze the Stitch Fix at least unboxing part of the video. I wonder if I could do it live right now and then cut that part, good part for the video. If I pretend like you guys are not here for a little bit, then I can use that footage to make the video. That's a good idea. Yay, I'm so excited, Priscilla. So excited. Let me go get my Stitch Fix. Ah! I can't walk, you guys. That's a problem. That's a problem. Well, this was a quick fix because, you know, I'm thinking something though. The quality is not the same. It won't be the same on StreamYard, will it? Then I'm gonna have to pretend to be surprised if I have to redo the video. This was a quick fix because I told them that I didn't like anything from my last one. If they could, whatchamacallit, if they could waive the fee and I know. I can't think though. But see, I can't think when I don't drink wine, and I can't think when I drink wine, you know. It's like what I was gonna say is that I told them that I didn't like anything and if they could waive the styling fee, and they said we'll send you a new one for free. So I don't know if they actually waived the styling fee of the other one or they sent me a new one for free. I don't know. I'll have to check. So there's a lot of noise in the background. Can you guys hear? I don't know. Do you think I could do that? I think I can unbox the Stitch Fix and then download the live and use it. Is it good quality though? I don't know if it's doing good quality. But I know that if I let you guys go and then I start filming, I might get interrupted. So. What should we do? Should we call it quits? Yeah. Let's do that. And I will see you. No one's talking. What's going on? Is it? I bet I'm gonna get a ton of like dialogues later. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. There was still box giveaways. So okay, let me know. Let me know what other live stream does that. And share to people so they come. I know you'll get less chance. You can get less chance of, but it's not live for those who watch it. Then they watch it like it's not live. It's not live. I should do that next time. Like live, yeah. Yeah, you'll get less. You will get less chance to winning if you invite people, but I will love you more. So, who is new? I'm just reading out being inviting people. Yep. Bye, Mary. Have a good night. Wow, that is the 9:30, man. I wish it was 9:30 here. I want to go to sleep. Yesterday I went to sleep at 8:30. 8:30, you guys. I was so tired. Do you hear everyone talking in the background? I don't know if I can film it today. don't know what they're talking about. You're right. No. The little girl gift. That's so me. Okay, well, let's say goodbye. What do you mean before that one? When they dropped it, before you mean? I don't understand what you're saying, Priscilla. Do what? Maybe you can pretend you're still alive. Oh, yes, I'll do that. You're such good, Priscilla. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love you so much, you guys. I have so much fun when I come here. But let's meet again tomorrow at Noel's live at 5, right, Noel? I can't wait. Please send me a message on Instagram so I don't forget, okay? Please. Who is the guest next week? Oh my gosh, next week. That's a good question, Ronnie. It's I know maybe you think if I say the name you're like, oh, that, but she is freaking funny and awesome. It's the lady from BYO Boss Life. Be Your Own Boss Life. She has a box. She is so amazing. I can't wait. I think we're gonna have an amazing time with her. So yes, I opened the box one time. So she does like kind of a stationery planner subscription. But it's really cool, really cool. And then she has 7 kids and she has her own business and she's really, really fun. So I think it's gonna be a really fun time. So I can't remember her name. You know, it's so funny when like these owners, like I asked Dan his name today. I was like, "What's your name?" Because it doesn't come live, and I'm like, "I don't know your name." So yes, Be Your Own Boss Live Box. The owner, I can't remember her name. Jeez, I think I know her name, but I can't remember it. So yes, I think that's gonna, and that's the last one that I have scheduled. I need to reach out to more people, but I was like afraid that I wasn't gonna be able to do lives or at least like with people because of Brandon's schedule. I was like, what if Brandon can't watch it? People are going wild outside right now. They're like, Brandon and his parents, they just get into this like passionate conversation like just when I'm filming. Oh yeah, Kelly, you should watch it if you have time. Put it on the background or whatever, no pressure. But it was really funny. It was fun. So, bye. You make tacos? How do you have everything on your fridge to make such amazing stuff all the time? Or did you order? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Noel's live or my next video. Please comment on my videos, like, share, and all the good stuff. And if not, next Thursday. And yeah, I'll give you some sneaks again about people coming. There were a lot of people interested. I just didn't schedule them. I don't think I'm going to be able to do stitch fix. Oh my gosh, so much noise. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for coming today. It was so much fun. Love you. Mwah.